What the Fat? It is the title of the book that aims to completely change people's views about the feared food type. Yes, that is fat. Co-authors Dr. Caryn Zinn and Craig Rodger are with us now to whip up 2 low-carb, healthy fat recipes. Hello, good morning.
Hiya.
It's a big, heavy, thick book. It's really cool. Well done, you guys, for putting it out. Tell me what the low-carb, healthy fat lifestyle is all about, because it used to be low-carb, high-fat, and you've changed it to healthy fat, obviously to, you know, identify that there are good fats and bad fats.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So it is all about healthy fat. It's about fat that comes from avocado, nuts, olive oils, but it also is fat that comes from whole real foods like meats and cheeses. We are of the understanding that those kinds of saturated fats, which would previously be seen as being bad fats, in the context of whole food, low carbohydrate, those foods are actually not damaging to health at all.
Okay, let's just fill us in on what you're going to make today first.
So we're going to start off with crustless quiche. So it's pretty much the quiche minus the pastry.
Because the pastry would be your carb.
That's right.
Right, okay.
And it's just such a versatile, easy recipe for people to prepare ahead of time. And it's very nutritious and delicious.
For people wondering whether a lifestyle like this and a way of eating like this would give you enough energy in terms of not having those carbs that we traditionally would use to sort of, you know, fuel us around the sports field or what have you?
Yeah, I think, you know, carbohydrate has been overemphasised as an energy fuel source, and while that is true, fat is an excellent energy fuel source. And I think that once the body becomes more adapted to using fat as a fuel source, then no one's going to feel low in energy at all.
So what is it about the carb that has become so kind of feared, dreaded, that we don't, why don't we want to eat it anymore?
Yeah, you know, there are a couple of things, and I think firstly I want to say this isn't no carb healthy fat, it's low carb.
Okay.
And low carb is different for everyone. It's actually lower carb. So it's really about reducing the overall load of packaged processed food carbohydrate and looking at better quality carbohydrates. So if you look at what we've got today, you know, we've got berries, which is a good source of carbohydrate, a good quality source.
And lots of vegetables are carbohydrates, aren't they?
Absolutely, and dairy products have carbohydrate and lentils have carbohydrate in them as well. So it's not about taking it out, it's about reducing the overall load, particularly for people who can't distribute carbohydrate well in their body.
Are we getting rid of sugar?
Definitely.
Totally. Processed sugar. Refined sugar.
Refined sugar.
So in this sort of way of eating, can you have sugar replacements like dates and that type of thing, or do you kind of go pretty much no sugar at all?
No, we don't actually say no anything, we say reduced. So we do have a 3-meal rule. So, you know, this is life and people need to engage. So having a sugary treat every now and again is totally fine. But with everyday cooking, we try and reduce or eliminate refined sugar as much as possible.
So a 3-meal rule, so no snacking? Do you mean like breakfast, lunch, dinner, nothing else in between?
Well, that is what we advocate, but the 3-meal rule is all about treats, the place of treats. So in a week there are 21 meals, and of those, if 3 of them deviate a little bit, if you want to go out for a pizza or you want to have a chocolate, that's totally cool.
3 of those a week.
Totally fine.
Okay, superb. So where are we at, Craig?
So I'm just splitting off our onions, about to add in the mushrooms. I've just whisked up 6 eggs. Should be enough for about 6 people. The muffins aren't huge, the little crustless quiches. I'm about to add in 125 ml of cream, which obviously provides richness and makes the quiches a little bit more soft.
Is it, for those who might think it's a much more expensive way to eat, would you agree?
It can be expensive if you make it expensive. So a classic example is something like smoked salmon. Smoked salmon is expensive. It's rich in omega-3 fats, but you can also get those same fats from sardines, which are a lot cheaper. So for example, here we're using pine nuts. Pine nuts, Craig just happened to have on hand.
That's right.
But they're quite expensive, and you don't have to use them. You can use a cheaper nut.
Like a sliced almond maybe or something like that.
And I think when people go to the supermarket and they come up with all these packages, can be quite a lot of money. When people change their lifestyle towards low-carb, healthy fat, they need to remember the things they're not buying as well will save them some money.
Yeah, that's a true story. What about the big thing, which would be, I assume, giving up bread?
Yes, well, it's giving up traditional bread.
Yeah.
Craig's got an amazing low-carb bread recipe, and it's one of our most popular recipes in the book. So it's just made with flour substitutes like almond meal. So some people who make the change find they don't miss bread at all.
Yep.
But for people who do miss bread, we have a low-carb, healthy fat alternative.
That again, you wouldn't necessarily have every day, but you could make and just have as
exactly,
whenever you need. Okay. So where are we at?
So I've almost finished the mix. So I've just added in some sun-dried tomatoes, some chicken that I had left over, you know, and I've just added in my herbs. So I'm about to add that to the egg mix, and then we can start filling our little quiches.
Do you want to whip up the smoothie while we're here? Otherwise we're going to run out of time.
Yep, sure thing. So let's get this out of the way.
Whereabouts are those finished muffins? Shall we have a look at those while Craig gets the... Caryn, do you want to grab those?
You want a cloth?
Where are those muffins?
They're just in the oven.
Oh, in the oven.
Is the oven?
The oven is there.
Great.
Okay, so this is another. Is it like a meal replacement kind of thing, having a smoothie like this, or is
a lot of people enjoy having a smoothie.
Thing?
Yeah, absolutely. And just again, the emphasis on introducing a little bit of fat just helps with how satisfying it is and how long it keeps you going. So yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think smoothies are quite popular.
Just talk me through what you're going to do, because we're not going to have time to actually make it. You've got berries.
Okay. So the berries go in, frozen berries or whatever you've got to hand. We add in a little bit of pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds for the omega-3s, amongst other things. Coconut milk introduces the fat. And then it's just some water to make it...
Oh my goodness, you get me right there.
Really quick and easy.
So the health benefits of eating like this are huge, really, aren't they?
Absolutely. And in the book, in the last section, the science to support this is really robust and worth a good read. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you guys so much. We'll whiz that up in the break.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thanks very much.
Very much.
Thank you.
They look fabulous too.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Love it. What the Fat is out right now. If you would like to pick yourself up a copy, you can find the link on their website, on our website. There it is. WTF. Still to come, fair goes, Pippa Wetzel is in to reveal how she is helping Kiwi women with cancer look good, feel better. And Kiwi electronic act Yokozuna give us a wee taste of their upcoming debut album. That is next.